Hey guys, it's MongolianMindset, and today we'll be helping one of our members find their personality type. You don't have to go into anything you're not comfortable with, but what you do say we'll use to find your best fit type. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Alyssa and I'm 23 from California.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not that I could think of. That's it.
Okay, so what got you into typology?
Honestly, I would just always look at personality tests, like look up random personality tests from like BuzzFeed or whatever. Then I discovered the MBTI 16 types personality test, and ever since then I kind of been like really interested in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like I just didn't really know who I was. Always been kind of confused on who I am and how I come off. So
Hmm.
I just needed like I think the test really helped give me some like insight, but yeah.
Okay, so what are things you like and what are things you hate? Just off the.
About the typing typology.
Yeah.
Um Honestly, I don't really think there's if anything, actually what I hate is that there's not more types because I feel like there could be more
Hmm.
like more than 16 possibly. And I feel like that hasn't been researched enough, maybe that. And what I like is just that it gives you like just a better understanding of different people because like I mean I don't believe it could stereotype everyone, but I do believe to a degree like how typology categorizes people in a way. Like boxing's not good for stereotyping, but to a degree we kind of can be categorized and boxed in some ways,
Hmm.
like introverts, extroverts, like you know.
Hmm.
So yeah.
It's interesting. Uh, so what do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
So actually I've thought about this question since watching you guys' videos. 5 years from now, honestly, I can't say. It's weird because I'm more certain about 10 years from now
Mm-hmm.
than I am 5 years from now because to me, like 5 years from now, it's still close to like right now. Like that's gonna go by so quick. But 10 years, I know for certain, like I see myself more confident in who I am for sure. Cause like I kind of see it as like a no excuse thing. Like in 10 years, I should be where I want. So I want to be married. So I see marriage 10 years from now, no doubt. Stability in like my mental health, financially. But 5 years, I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. But 10 years, like it has to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
it's interesting. What are some things that you struggle with?
A lot of things. I struggle with like social interactions, relationships as a whole. Just um, yeah, I just like not necessarily getting along with people, but just connecting with people. Um, I mean, yeah, yeah, just social interactions. Overthinking. I get easily stressed. There's like honestly a long list. Um, well, I don't know. Like I have like a lot of yeah. That's it.
Okay, okay. What's some on an area of your life you think you need to work on the most?
My confidence and self-esteem. I feel like like I've been working on that for a long time, and I'm getting somewhere now since starting going to the gym
Mm-hmm.
last year. It has like definitely helped me improve more, but there's still a lot of work. Yeah, like my self-esteem for sure.
Okay. Um, what do you think is like a skill that you have that like separates you from other people?
I don't really think I'm good at that many things, but if I had to say something, it would just be like the fact that I can entertain myself better than other people. Like I'm not one of those people that like I go to someone and say I'm bored. I feel like that's rude. It's like you're depending on someone else to make you entertained. I have always been able to like entertain myself and just be by myself
Mm-hmm.
and be fine with that. Although I sometimes like I do want to interact with people, hang out, but I if I don't have them around, I'm fine and I don't need TV. Like, I don't really watch TV. Like, I'm not addicted to that or anything. So I think that's a good skill.
So how do you entertain yourself?
I don't know, like whatever. Anything like music, listen to music. I can or create my own songs, just like sing out loud, whatever. Just imagine, I guess, things. I guess yeah, I'm imaginative. I don't know, like there's just it's just random. Like, yeah, I don't. yeah, it's just easy to entertain myself,
And
find something to do.
how long have you been able to do this?
Since I was like a kid, like I've always been like that. Yeah.
Hmm. So do you see yourself as like a very outgoing person or anything like that, or?
It's weird because like I don't see myself like I wouldn't say that, but like I have a lot of outgoing moments. Like throughout my life, like some people would have said I'm shy, but at the same time, like it's weird because like I'm quiet and reserved, but at the same time, I have approached people and most of my friendships have came from me initiating it, but I'm very like to myself. So it's kind of weird and like I have a lot of like social anxiety. People have said I could be like I'm awkward person. Um, but yeah, like I actually realized like I can initiate if I feel like it's kind of like if I feel like it's going to be a good outcome, like the vibe of the person. So yeah, I don't it's not often I initiate or whatever, but if I do it's because I feel like the person's going to reciprocate and have a good energy back. Otherwise, if I suspect they won't, then I won't.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Um, Shelly, you got anything?
Yeah. What's your favorite memory from childhood?
Um I don't really have one. Like of course there's like good and bad moments in everyone's childhood, but like one thing I tell people a lot is like it's like my brother, for example, he thinks about the past a lot. I don't. I actually just don't think about the past like at all unless somebody asks me, but even I have bad memory. Like I feel like yeah, I don't really remember a lot of different things. Like people will bring up events or things that happen, but I don't remember that. So it's nothing particular I can remember. Favorite memory of the past? No, there's nothing that comes up.
Um, what's three words your friends will use to describe you?
Um, like weird. That's like something I've always been called throughout my life. Um, mm, I mean, people probably would say like I'm kind, or not kind. Just nice because there's a difference, I guess. Like nice to people, like overall new people, whatever. I make sure to like I'll smile, like I don't act mean. But impatient. Um, yeah. Maybe some people would say I'm annoying, but yeah.
Why would they say you're annoying?
Because like sometimes I can talk a lot and go on like yeah, talk too much. But but that's only if I'm comfortable, but yeah. But like yeah, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, we coming home with that one. Okay. Okay.
How can you tell if somebody's telling you the truth or not?
I don't like it just depends on the scenario, like what exactly it is. So if it's like about a fact, I can just look that up on Google to confirm that or not. And yeah, if it's something like I don't know, something else that's like more personal, then I guess I wouldn't know till I find out. Like if someone is lying about something to me that they promised, like they said they aren't, then I wouldn't really know until it actually is like I see the truth like literally, or else I just I might have my suspicions, but there's no actual knowing until I know for sure. So yeah.
Yeah. What are your goals for 2024?
Honestly, so I started like working out like last year in 2023 of August. I was always really scared to go to the gym, but I finally did go and I went there for like 7 months and I was just like really happy to see that I can do that. And since then, like before that I never really exercised or anything, didn't think about it, but now it's like part of my life, so I'm trying to continue maintaining my weight loss um, and being like healthy and just being consistent.
Okay. How do you go about learning something new?
Learning something new, I usually will go on like YouTube to look up like the subject, and I'll go through some different videos, and if I'll go by like what person I resonate with the most, like if they the way they teach, if I understand it. how they teach, and I'll just watch their videos. And pretty much I don't learn things quickly, so it takes me a long time. I get bored too of like learning something. Probably will be watching it for like or learning about something for like 2 weeks. Then I'll get bored and like go on to something else. But then I always come back, and I feel like each time I come back, I understand it more. But I don't absorb that quickly. Like it might take me a year to like if things finally click. Like I'm like, oh, like yeah, I get it, you know. But
Okay. What do you think takes so long to click? Like, what do you when you're saying that? What do you mean?
um and just information, I process it slower, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh yeah. Just that's what I mean by like, it clicks like, oh, I get the connection. Like I don't know how I didn't get that before. Like other people might process it quicker than me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know if that's like yeah.
Why? What do you think is at the root of like your connecting connection?
I don't know. I've just always been like that. Maybe it's something like a disability or something. I don't know, but I've always learned slow.
Well, I mean, it's like depending on certain people. Like, so for instance, some people take on information a lot faster than others. For instance, a TE user might take on information a lot faster than a TI user because a TI user has to sift through and cipher through the information to make sure it's correct or not. And to them, in their logical framework, it might take them a little bit longer. That's why I asked that question. Um,
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say like yeah, I think like it has to make sense to me. I think that yeah, the second one makes sense. That's probably why it takes me a long time because it just doesn't make sense in my brain. Like, how does that connect? Yeah, yeah.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, figured. Shelly, got anything?
What are some behaviors that upset you with other people?
I don't like when people are inconsiderate. That annoys me because I feel like I try to be considerate to other people. And then I just don't like when people invade my personal space. Like, uh, yeah, because yeah, I just don't like that. And then when people rush me, like I'm an impatient person, but yeah, I don't like people rush me.
Okay. What do you think makes you happy? Like what do you find that makes you happy as a person?
Um, I can find happiness in a lot of things, but only if like if I'm not in my head. So I would say I'm most happy when I'm like not in my head, not overthinking, and I'm like in the moment because I'm like not really like in the moment most of the time. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's when I'm most happy, like when I'm just like carefree, like I don't care what people think, you know.
Hmm.
That's when I'm happy because then I can just yeah, be free.
Okay. What are things that interest you?
Um, like a lot of different things like music, I guess is throughout my life has always been like the number one thing.
Hmm.
Uh yeah, just like a bunch of music and then I like dancing. Um, yeah, I mean, a lot of things can take my catch my interest. But yeah, things like that, like fun things, I guess. Um, there probably is more, but I don't consciously think of that like on a day to day.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. What do you want to be remembered for? Like dead and gone, like you've been dead. What do you want people to remember from you?
Honestly, I don't really have anything that I want to be remembered for because if if it's my family, they're gonna obviously think good things about me already. If anything, I would just kind of like wish for them to move on quick. I know it's gonna be because it's gonna be hard, you know, once I'm gone. But I don't like have anything like I don't care what because I know it's gonna be positive for them. But outside people that aren't my family, I I mean I don't care what they think about me when I die as I'm dead.
Yeah, that's great. How's your weekend? Normal weekend for you?
My weekend is just like my week the how it is in the week. I just pretty much like besides work, I mean I'm like a person who tries to do routines. I would prefer to do like have routines, but like I don't always stick to them just because but yeah, I think that would I want to get to the point where routines are just like that's but anyways, I pretty much
Wait 1 second here. Leslie, I hope you fucking heard that, okay? You always challenge me on this idea and this notion. So I hope when I post this video that you see what she just said. Now keep going.
oh yeah, so I find that like me trying to do routines, like I have a strict, like not strict, but like I pretty much do the same thing every morning and at night, but during the middle of the day it's kind of just like whatever, like it's kind of hard for me to find exact things to do in the middle of the day, but like I've gotten like the morning down because like yeah, pretty much, but some days out the way.
Yeah, yeah, that's hilarious. Um, Kelly, got anything?
What are some things that stress you out?
um I would say the same things I said for what makes me, I think you asked what makes me angry. Yeah, people invade on my personal space. Just when, what was the question again?
Things that make you feel stressed out.
Oh, stressed out. Yeah. If like I'm around like I guess bad energy, like I know the people like for example, say I'm in a new environment, in a new classroom or a new workplace. If I can feel like there's toxic people, like their drama, and that just stresses me out because I don't like drama. Like it's just like not necessary. So that can stress me out. Also not knowing, like what stresses me out is like my plans being interrupted. Like if I was planning on doing this and then like someone comes to me like, let's do this like right now. I'm like, you didn't tell me about that. So that stresses me out. Like you didn't tell me that about that a day before, or at least a day before.
Keep going, Shelly.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
The first one would be to fast forward to when I'm older and I'm married, um, with my life partner. And then the second one would be to not have to work, ever. Um, but actually, I'm gonna change that because I actually thought about this, but um, I'll say the second one is actually just to have like a fixed income of $10,000 a month. And then the third one, I'll probably honestly wish for tragic deaths to not be a thing because like that's one of my fears. Like I just would like to not like the world to not have that tragic deaths. Like I'd rather everyone just die from old age. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. That's a lot there. Um, hmm. If you could change one law about the world, what would it be? Like let me fix that. If you could have one law come into existence and everyone had to follow it, what would it be?
Um, it would either be I don't know, it's between one of the two. Either eliminate, I know this is extreme, but like eliminate social media, or either what was the other one? Oh, or get rid of alcohol, just because drunk driving and stuff.
Why
Uh,
eliminate social media? Can I get a reason why?
yeah, because like just the state of the world, like everybody is just like materialistic and like all about like oh my gosh, like designer things, and it's just like it's causing people to focus on everyone else, and you could just be just like we can be like in the past, like everybody interacted with each other more. I just feel like the world would be like a much better place if social media wasn't here. And although it would be sad to see like I guess certain platforms go, it's going to be beneficial for everyone in the long run. I think it'll be nice to see like what could happen if we didn't have it.
Okay. Okay. How were you as a kid?
As a kid, I was pretty much to myself. Like I said, I could entertain myself, so I was like in my room and I was like having a lot of fun. I had imaginary friends like really young. And then yeah, just always been kind of like only at like not many friends, not too many. Like I did have friends, but like, not a lot. Introvert, yeah. Um, Loved music in high school, pretty much like the same thing. Um, oh, another thing I want to mention too is like in childhood, I noticed like I was actually a goody goody. Like people like that's what they would call me. Like, I followed all the rules. I wanted to make sure I was pleasing to my parents. So I was really like religious. And then I was interested in like spirituality, but it took my dad to leave the church for me to even explore that, even though I wanted to. So basically, I feel like a lot of who I am was kind of like repressed because like I was just trying to, please my parents.
Mm, mm. Do you feel as though that hurt your identity a lot?
Yes.
Mm. Yeah, we can see you struggle with identity here.
Yeah.
Um, Shelly, anything?
Um, sorry. No, I think I guessed everything I wanted to ask. If you were on a team, what role would you play?
I don't like know like the different positions necessarily, like the exact names, but like I guess I don't know if it's support, but like just make sure to like I don't know, like in basketball it's like assist, right? I don't know that. Like the support, yeah.
If you could time travel to any time period, what would it be and why?
The future. Yeah.
Why?
Uh like I said, like I just want stability. I want to just be like it would just be not necessarily for, like for the technological advancements. That's cool to see, but more so for me, my personal journey just to I don't know, just be experience being married and stable life, stable financially. Yeah, that's what I want. It's like to my
What? Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was done.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you what makes you trust someone.
Mm, Honestly, like if I feel like they're like I notice I'm not I'm honestly sometimes wrong. Sometimes I'll think I can trust someone, but I'm wrong. But most of the time, if I feel like I can trust them, it's because they remind me of myself. That's what I've noticed. So, because then I'll feel like, oh, you're similar to me, or you seem similar to me. So I feel like I can tell you things. But yeah.
Okay. Shelly, you think we done here, or you want to drag it out?
No, I think we're done.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done here. At least we have your personality type here. Okay. So what I noticed off very easily with you was initiating, um, progression,
Oh,
initiating, movement, process, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So that makes you a starter type. Okay. It's easy
wow.
to see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably should have picked that up. When you talked about like even when you were talking about like things you do, you drop things and then come back later. You start something, drop it, and then come back later and pick it up again. Okay. That's a starter
Mhm.
mentality. Okay. That's a starter mentality. Also, you're talking about the talking. So you can talk and it just comes out like a damn like a machine gun. So it's very easy to see that. And you're all about the journey of life. Like everything's about your own personal journey. So that's big for you. Um, and you're about your own personal experience. So you are an SI user and you're also NE. Okay.
Mm.
So that eliminates pretty much you only have three types, okay? You're abstract and you're also a TI user. So we have you down as an ENTP, okay?
Oh, wow.
Um, That's the reason why you're struggling with identity so much. FI trickster. Because you're
Mm.
wearing masks all the time, no matter what it was when you were younger, you were wearing a mask to please your parents. I guess no matter what you were doing in your life, somewhere you were wearing a mask and not being the authentic version of yourself. which goes back to what you said early on in the video with the identity issues.
Wow, okay, this is interesting. I I kind of just want to know like about the initiating, like I I don't know, like because I'm a real introvert. I'm a loner, so like I don't know how I could be an extrovert. I mean, I
Speak
can
to
talk a
all
lot,
the
but
ENTPs, man. Come on. If you watch the videos, you will read every ENTP says the same shit. Preach to the choir, ENTP. Well, ENTPs just themselves, my brother believes that he's an introvert, but my mom has literally invented a talking ban for him because he talks so fucking much, okay? Um, so it's just, and then at a certain point, you were talking about most of your friendships, you initiated them as well. But yeah, what did you have yourself as?
So for a long time, and since I took the test, it told me I'm an INFP. So I thought I was an INFP. And then
Really?
recently I had retook the test and I thought I was an INTP. I was like, I was so wrong. How could I'm not an INFP?
Mhm.
And I thought I was an INTP. So I guess that's close, but yeah, I'm still
We get
yeah,
that
a
a
little
lot.
shocked.
We
Hmm?
get that a lot. We get a lot of ENTPs that like really want to be INTPs. I don't know what it is. And then INTPs that want to be ENTPs. It's hilarious to me. Uh,
What in the world?
it, it,
That's
it's
crazy.
it's a weird conundrum. But yeah,
Uh, I
if
wanted
you
to
were an INTP, you'd be outcome focused. You wouldn't be talking about my own personal journey or like that type of thing. Like you see,
okay.
even when you talk, it's like you go on a journey. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, like even because you got to give it the whole journey perspective of what happened, or the whole
Yeah.
journey of like how you got into typology. I had already hit you for journey as soon as you went on your typology journey early on in the video. I had already slapped you for journey, but you know I'm gonna let it play out. But I already kind of knew. And then the way you were talking and at such high frequency, I kind of knew you would initiating as well. But the thing about ENTPs, a lot of times they have to be comfortable. Once they're comfortable,
Yeah.
then they can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to know just what's my Enneagram.
Oh, Enneagram. I'd probably hit you for 7. You seem to be very, I don't know. Shelly, what are you thinking? 7?
Yeah, if I had to guess,
Yeah,
I
you don't
wouldn't.
seem like, yeah, I'd say a 7. You seem to be pretty cheery, seem like pretty good mood. So I would think a 7. Why? What did you have for yourself? Do you?
It was between 9 and 4. Uh, but
4. Yeah,
yeah,
we do get a lot of ENTP 4s. We do get a lot of them. But I'm just not picking that up from you. A lot of them are kind of like mopey a lot of times.
well,
You kind
actually,
of be cheery and like upbeat, kind of like positive energy, as in like a lot of them can be kind of like, especially the 4s can be woe is me type people.
I've had a lot of that in my life though. Especially like in high school and out of high school, and also
Mhm.
too like I thought sevens were like more in the moment. I feel like I'm always in my head and like thinking of the
Well,
future. So
well, 7s also can be very future focused as well. Um, uh, they can be very future focused as well. I think in the actual what you call it does say that they're future focused 7s. Um, but they like to have a variety of things. Like they like experiences or
yeah,
experience things. I mean, I don't know if that's true for you. Um, I mean, a lot of people
yeah,
get the idea. Sometimes they conflate that idea with ESFPs, 7s, because
mm,
ESFPs are always on the go, 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 gotta experience this, gotta do that. Um, but ENTPs can be doing the same thing with NE, you know. Um,
yeah,
checking for those experiences, getting those experiences. Um, but I could be wrong. Could be a 4. Just look at it. Look at it. Um,
yeah.
yeah.
I possibly yeah could be 4 because like I that's another thing I didn't mention. Like other some people have said I can be moody and I can get like yeah moody. So I'll have to redo the Enneagram and research that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely looking at it. I recommend Beatrice Chestnut. She has the panels on YouTube. Just watch, click in Beatrice Chestnut and type in 7 panel, type 7. And that's like several people that are 7s. They come out there and they talk. And you can say, oh, you know, I resonate with these people. Or you can watch the 4s, typing forwards. It's like an hour long. It's a very good breakdown by seeing them. It really made it click for me a lot better. And you can watch the fours and yeah, and decide which one you think both resonate with you. I highly recommend watching all of them just so you can just be more effective with Enneagram itself. But that's my thoughts.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely look into it.
Yeah. Any questions? I probably shouldn't ask ENTP then.
No, I don't. I asked my questions. Yeah, I was just mainly about the initiating and the Enneagram.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope to see you in the community, and see where your future goes.
Thank you.
Shelly, you got anything you want to say?
No, it was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you guys too.
All right, take it easy.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.